Check, check, 1, 2. 1, 2, check, check. Okay. Screen. Screen works. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be day 2. Taking our second trade today. Where should I put this guy? Drop a comment or whatever if you're in here, just so I know once people start getting in. I'm gonna go send it out to Instagram as well. I gotta make it more professional so I can post it on Instagram. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna keep this chat open actually. I'm not sure how to keep the chat from OBS open, like so it pops up on my screen. Does anyone know? Open Studio. You guys see that? No. Oh, I figured it out. So this would be convenient to have a second screen for. Maybe I'll do it when I get back home. Are we going for a swing trade? That depends. That depends on what you guys decide. Bit right. Okay, we got almost 10 people in here. How does this look, by the way? Short right now. No. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for a setup. We're gonna wait for the votes to come in. What pair are you talking about to short on? Okie dokie. So here's the account. Is this the right one? It's the right account. Okay, there you go. So this was the trade we took, actually. Got in on this candle, and we took it to the high here. It was just like a... I'm not sure why, actually. This is 130. I'm not sure why it's up here. I'm pretty sure I set my TP just above this high. Maybe there was just a lot of volatility in this candle, and because of spread, it actually got me in higher, so I made more money. Because I only remember aiming for like 500, but it ended up being 600 something, and we were already in profit like 100. So right now let me go over what I see on the daily chart. I might also take some trades on one of my accounts. So on XAUUSD Forex.com chart, always start from the weekly. There's nothing on the weekly. You can see that we recently ran from this weekly for value gap. Am I in the right? This doesn't look like what's happening. Okay, so you can see that we're bullish because of the... Oh, this is the monthly, that's why. Okay, yeah, I got confused. I thought it was on the weekly chart. So on the monthly, you can see that we ran from this bullish monthly for value gap. And when we've previously ran from a bullish monthly for value gap, we didn't stop running. So here was the first time we got an insane amount of buy side from there, and then we even tapped into it again. And from this low, we've never been back into a monthly bullish for value gap. There's been so much volatility towards buy side. And yet again, we're faced with a bullish monthly fair value gap. So that's why I've been buying these last few weeks. That's why I'm telling people, why would you ever have a bearish bias on gold? Like, it's just not a good idea. So then hopping into the weekly, the only really like weekly thing that we have is this fair value gap up here and the highs above it. So we have this high, these two, and then we have this high. So that's the only thing that's on the weekly, significant things on the weekly. We have yet to create a fair value gap here, so I wouldn't be using these weekly order blocks yet, but they exist. And we already did actually use them. No, it doesn't count. So on the daily, what are we looking for? So currently we're inside of a bearish daily fair value gap, right? Are we bearish? That's the real question. Because we're running from a bullish monthly fair value gap. So does this bearish daily fair value gap have any impact on what price is going to do? So we closed in the midpoint, and normally what you would expect from a midpoint is some sells. Are we going to get sells? That's the question. That's what I'm asking myself. Then this is the weekly one that I just marked out. Let me change the color. Let's go yellow. That's kind of ugly. Gray. Okay, this is the weekly one. Gonna pull out my chat again. It's easier to just have it on my phone. USD JPY. I wouldn't trade USD JPY. This is why I was telling everyone to wait it out, because we don't have any confirmation for a trade. If this daily candle closes, we will have some confirmation, right? We'll have a new fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap, and we might just barely close above this daily fair value gap, and then we would know that we have more confirmation to go higher from this IFVG. But right now, we don't know. And that's why what we're going to do today is a scalp. We're going to scalp today, and we're going to spin the wheel on that scalp. So I think it was called Wheel of Names. And I could put some other pairs on there too. But they're going to be JPY pairs because this is Asia session and we don't want to be trading a NASDAQ trade, which isn't going to go anywhere. Do you know why it correlates nicely with gold and DXY? Because they're both based off the dollar. I'm not sure why it's not loading. Okay, this is nice. So for pairs, title, choose the pair. When will I be that cool in trading? Stop. Let's do XAUSD. Okay, this is non-negotiable. Use the JPY. We could trade that during Asia session. GBP JPY. Any other ideas? I actually have a great pair that we can also add on there. There you go. I like that one. Okay. Is it morning in Australia right now? It is, right? Nah, we're not gonna trade a AUD pair. Yeah, guys, gold is definitely the best pair to trade, bro. I've been trading it only gold for like the longest time. Occasionally, if I'm up for New York, I'll trade NASDAQ with Chris. But that's very rare. On this one, we'll do the risk. Okay, let's not be too crazy. 3 lot and 5 lots. I think 5 lots is the max that I'd want to do with 100K. I don't know if it'll even let us, but let's do this one as well. And then long over short. Direction. Yeah, I mainly trade Asia session. It's right now. Look at my time. Actually, I might have cut it off for you guys. I'll show you. Top right. For me right now, it's Thursday, 6:15 p.m. So Asia session starts at 5 p.m. for me, which is 8 p.m. EST. So it's like literally like the afternoon. I just came back from the gym. I'm eating some food. This is the best time for me to trade. Like, I'm literally not busy half the time. My classes are in the morning. I do actually have one at 7 o'clock today. I forgot, guys. Yeah, we're not doing the slot machine. Okay, we're gonna have to take this trade quick. It's gonna be a scalp. Let's just start right now. Put the food away. Okay, here's the account. You guys ready? This is the moment of truth right here. So we're gonna start off by choosing which pair we're gonna trade. Ready? How do we even start this? Just click it. Oh no! GBP JPY. We're cooked. GBP JPY. Okay. Let's pull GBP JPY up. We could also do a little quick analysis on it. GBP JPY. Remember, this is a 100K challenge from Boer funded. It's my first one with them. And like I said, if you guys get this funded based off of these trades, then it's coming back to you. Okay, you can already see we got some volatility in GBP JPY. Let's go actually analyze it on the higher time frame. So on the daily right now, we've been running down last few days. We also closed below a bullish for rally gap. Right here, we closed below this bullish for rally gap, creating an IFEG. We would be expecting sells, but we have yet to pull back into it. Normally, I really like to see price pull back into an IFEG, but we might just have to go for sells here. We might just have to do it. So let's scale down, see if there's anything on the lower time frame. Okay, actually, we're not going to go for sells. We're going to look for it to pull back into the IFEG. Because look, we disrespected this 4-hour bearish for rally gap. So now this is an IFEG, and we already started expanding. So we created the wick of the daily candle manipulation right here. So what we want to see, before I actually go spin the wheel, because I'm not deciding the trades, we want to see expansion back into this, okay? So that's what we want to see. We want to see the daily candle expand and go tap back into here, maybe this highest 4-hour for rally gap right there. And we want to see it target this area. Okay, so that's a quick analysis for GBP JPY. That's the pair that we're going to be trading. Let's check out the risk. It's not a duty pair. It literally moves all the time. Okay, 3 lots. It's more than we had last time. Okay, I mean, as long as you see the charts, that's all you need to know. You don't need to know English. I gotta blow my nose real quick. But we're trading 3 lots. I'm back. Let's get to it. So we decided on the lot size. So right now it's going to be GPJPY is the pair, 3 lots, and long or short. So obviously we want to go long, right? We want to go long, but it's up to this thing. So we're going with 3 lots. So we're probably going to have a pretty tight stop loss, and it's already looking like it's about to expand. So I don't want to waste too much time. Let's go for it. We're cooked. We're cooked, guys. We're literally cooked. No. Alright, maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think we should do? Should I just go short here? gonna see if there's a better JPP, JPY, forex.com. There you go. This is the chart that I need to have on here, not this Oanda. Forex.com. Let's get rid of this one. Okay, let's try to look for some lower time frame confirmation here. Or actually, look, we just respected the high right here, or this fair rally gap, and we took out equal highs. This is not bad. Let's go in for a short. Look at that, 5-minute time frame right now. So we obviously have a daily bias that's a little bit higher, but who cares, guys? We're gonna go in 3 lots. I'm gonna secure the stop loss just above this 5-minute fair rally gap because it's a good confluence. If it pulls up above that, then we're probably cooked. Okay, so we're probably cooked if it pulls back above this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag is it a 3? Sell? Why is that so little? Okay, 3 lots on gold would be like at least 1,000 right there. I think I got to go with like 10 lots because this is a different pair. Okay, and this is just going to be right above the high right here. And we're going to target, let's go aim for 1%. There you go. So stop loss around 800, and we're aiming for 1,000. So 1,000 is the profit, and 800 is the loss. So obviously, I want it to go higher here, but this isn't a bad short at all. But this could be an example, guys. Like if I take a loss here because of a lower time frame trade, then that means you have to consider daily bias. Like you cannot be trading the lower time frames by itself. We cannot be trading the 5-minute time frame without considering where the daily time frame wants to go, right? And we already got the manipulation leg right here. We already created the daily wick, so why would we have to pull back? That's the thing. Like maybe one of the next 5-minute candles will close up back above. And then what I'll do instead is I'll just go again. And hopefully we get long on the next trade. I still have some time. Nah, we don't. RR doesn't really matter. What matters is like winning the trade. Like obviously I can secure it a little closer just because even if it pulls up above this high, then at that point I'm not really confident to be in the trade anymore. Yeah, so let's do that instead. Stop loss is around 600. Let me mark it out for you because I changed the pairs again. So on the daily time frame, was it? Yeah. So on the daily time frame, we have this bearish for rally gap right here, which is now a Reaper, and we have this a bullish for rally gap, which is now a bearish IFEG, and this is a daily bearish IFEG. So what I was saying is, okay, we're gonna be probably shorting because we just created an IFEG with the previous day close. But then on the 4-hour time frame, I noticed that right here we closed up above this bearish for rally gap, creating an IFEG. So this is a 4-hour for rally gap. So the daily time frame is bearish, but it's bearish because of this IFEG, which we have yet to run into. So what I was thinking is we're probably going to pull up into this IFEG sometime within the next few days. Like next week, we'll probably open up, run up, tap into the premium 4-hour for rally gap right here, which also aligns with this daily time frame. So that's what I would be looking for. But obviously, as we did the random chance, we ended up getting shorts. 3 lot shorts. But I just did more lot size because it's GBP JPY. Like on gold, if I was to place a trade with 3 lots on gold, that would easily be like $1,000 and plus. $1,000 and more. Okay, we just closed. We're still respecting it. So, see, we're respecting this 5-minute for rally gap. We could definitely get some sell side here. Can I put this somewhere else? How do I like get rid of this? Why would I need this? I can't even make it smaller. Just in the way. Okay, so if we take a loss here, I'm going to spin the wheel again. And if we get shorts, again, I don't know, bro. I'll just give up. Side button on the middle. Still in the trade. We might be taking a loss here. Remember, if it does take out our stop loss, which is somewhere around here, then it's probably going to create an IFEG once this 5-minute candle closes. So that will confirm my suspicion that we're going up to this daily IFEG. There's a button on the left there, actually blue. Oh. Okay, looks like we're gonna take a loss here. Me personally, I never go short. I never go short either. You know what? Why would you sell gold though? When has gold ever been bearish? Okay, we just took a loss. We're back at $100 profit. We still have 4,500 max daily drawdown. And I kind of want to trade this again. I want to trade GBP JPY. Look. Once this candle closes, we have an IFG. I'm going to get in right away. And I'm just going to target longs. We're going to make this back right now with some skills, right? Luck cannot determine passing an account. Look on the right here. 30 seconds left. So as long as this candle closes above this for value gap becomes an IFEG, a bullish for value gap. Nah, you guys didn't see that. Okay. We're just going to go long right here. I'm going to pull out this trading panel. 10 lots. We're going to risk like 500 again. 600. Boom. Buy, and we're going to go long towards the daily for value gap. Boom. Okay, we're in. Daily for value gap is 195.4. So we can target even higher. We could go for like 2K right here. What do you guys think of that trade? Do you think it's going to hit this buy? even though we got some volatility right there, and like we set some highs, I don't think we're gonna sell on this pair. Not yet. Going into the next week, probably. But right now, nah. Just gonna make sure that my stop loss is secured under this 5 minute. Yeah, we're safe. I think we're just below it. Sometimes it actually never pulls back into the IFEG because closing above it is enough of a sign for buy side. Yeah, it was previously respected, but now it closed above, so this is an IFEG now. It was disrespected right now when this closed, this green one. Just because it was respected before doesn't mean it's all of a sudden a fair value gap no matter what. Once it's disrespected, it becomes an IFEG. This is the last trade here, by the way. Because I gotta go. I have a class right now. So there's the volatility we wanted to see from this IFEG. As long as it continues higher, we have a lot of room to expand. Right, we already got the manipulation wick. So now all we need to look for is the daily candle to expand. Boom. We gotta get something like this. Look, take a screenshot right now. How much you guys want to bet? How much you guys want to bet? That was a really nice movement from the IFG. Closed above, tapped in, and got a lot of volatility right there in this candle. And normally you'd be scared of this volatility if the target was just slightly higher. But because our target's so far away, I'm not scared that we're like really volatile, because I just think that we're going to continue expanding. By the way, I never trade GBP JPY. Never. Last time I traded it was just because a VIP student was like, yo, can you go analyze it for me? But the lesson, like the thing that I'm trying to tell you guys right now is it doesn't matter what pair you're trading if you learn the concepts, the way the market works. IFEGs, daily bias, right? I started from the daily time frame. Figured out where it was going from the daily time frame. I can also see right here now that I didn't even notice earlier is that we have a bullish fair value gap right here. You guys see that? So now I'm even more confident. Oh my goodness, that was actually a great trade. Any last questions? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to update you guys on the trade afterwards. Whether it hit, make a little trade recap video. This was also a 15-minute IFEG. And a 30-minute IFEG. Nothing on a 1 hour other than, yeah, I wouldn't call this a breaker block because we have yet to sweep a swing low right here. But I'd call it a mitigation block. But main things is the 30-minute IFEG right here. That's a pretty high time frame for an IFEG. Plus the daily bullish for value gap, and now I'm pretty confident that we're going to run up. It doesn't matter that we tapped into it twice. Okay, I'm going to have to leave right now because that class is pretty far away. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, I'll be going live as long as I have the time to do so if there's no classes in the way. And until we blow this account or pass it. Alright guys, thanks for hopping in. Have a good night or a good day wherever you guys are from.